We're on the street of Ibadan, Nigeria. Hello, children. Look at this dancing. View, okay. Subhanallah. 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 Tí o sì ẹ̀gbáyàn. Subhanallah. Subhanallah. So dáhùn ní ẹlẹ́nu dúró báyìí torí Ọlọ́run. Is brake failed? Ọ̀nà yìí. Hey. Okay, see you guys. That green gate. That green gate. Yeah, that's our home. Hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Sharifat and I'm based in Nova Scotia, Canada. Come with us on this journey to Ibadan in Oyo State, Nigeria, my dearest hometown. On my YouTube channel, I just share my personal experiences about life in Canada. Also, I do Canadian immigration because I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and RCIC. At Green Lives Where I Work, we help you with your visa applications to come to Canada, from tourist visas to study permits, work permits, permanent residence, school admissions across Canada. In this video, I'm taking you to my dearest hometown, Ibadan. My kids and I went to Ibadan. If you've been following my vlog about our trip to Nigeria, you saw that in the previous vlog about our trip, I said we went to Ibadan. So this is the vlog about what we got to in the first couple of days that we were in Ibadan. Okay, come with me. So for context sake, beyond Ibadan being my hometown, it's also a place that my mom lives and two of my siblings. So my mom has 4 children. We used to be 5. We lost my sister a few years ago. May God, accept her soul and grant her a eternal house. So 2 of my siblings live in Ibadan and 2 of us live in Canada, myself and my younger brother. So that's the main reason I came to Ibadan with my children, to see my mom and my siblings. My mom had already seen us. She came to Lagos to meet us the day we arrived in Nigeria. So this is us when we landed at the airport, no, at the hotel rather. And we got tired. I didn't even do a room tour. I was so tired that evening. And then the first thing we did in Ibadan was go to the Palm Shopping Mall. Nabil has been craving to go to ShopRite. ShopRite was like one of his favorite stores when we were in Nigeria 8 years ago. So even before we came to Nigeria, he's been saying, I miss ShopRite. I'm like, okay, let's go to ShopRite. That's the first thing we did. In Lagos, we didn't do any outing. It was more about, seeing my aunties, my uncles, and things like that. So we went to ShopRite when we got to Ibadan. By ShopRite. Yeah, finally we made it. Nabil? ShopRite. Finally made it to ShopRite. Nabil's favorite place. Is looking forward to come to ShopRite. Meanwhile, Fiza had been craving ice cream, so luckily when we entered the Palm Shopping Mall, we saw a Cold Stone store, an ice cream store. Then we went to get ice cream for the kids. For those of you who have seen my previous video, you know how I said that life in Nigeria is not expensive. It's really expensive. So vanilla, is that all you want?
I want strawberry
So I want vanilla for one person.
And can I have some? And I want strawberry.
Do you want the spoon or bowl?
What's it?
I think bowl is better. Do you want spoon?
Yeah, bowl.
Bowl. What do you want?
I want vanilla and.
How many scoops do you need?
I want vanilla.
People of the world, even though I had no idea how much ice cream cost in Nigeria when we went to this ice cream store, I never thought I would spend 16,400 naira for ice cream for 3 children. I wanted ice cream for myself, but when I saw the price, I changed my mind about the ice cream. If you saw the previous clip when Nabi was asking me, how many scoops can we have? I was like, okay, you can have like 2 or 3 scoops. By the time they told me the price, they ended up having just 1 scoop, and it came to 16,400 naira. You may be saying, oh, after all, in Canada, I spend dollars, it should be expensive for me. That 16,400 is about $16.4. The last time I bought ice cream for my kids at a nearby ice cream store beside our house, I remember vividly, I spent about $15 for 3 of them, and they had like 2 scoops, if I remember correctly. They had 2 different flavors. So when I say life is expensive here, I'm not even capping. It is expensive. I can't remember spending 16.5 $5 on one scoop of ice cream. Even in Canada, how much more Nigeria? Anyways, we then went into ShopRite to do some small shopping.
What do we need actually?
We can get those hot dog stuff that grandma bought.
There I was complaining about the cost of ice cream when I entered ShopRite. Reality setting again. I hope this video will not come across as a ranting video. But honestly, I cannot help it. Maybe because I've left Nigeria for 8 years. I'm out of touch. How can flip-flop slippers be 7,000 naira? I got 3 flip-flops in Canada a few months ago. It cost me about $3. One was $4. The three was about maybe $12. And I've been wearing that flip-flop. I've won one. I won a Scott. I still have two or one. How can I 7,000 naira mean $7 for a flip-flop? Ha! See those cups, see this spoon. 1,000 something, 2,000 something for plastic cup, for plastic spoon. And ShopRite is not an expensive store. The last time I remember, the much I know is they do sell like good prices, except I'm wrong about ShopRite. And may I add that the basis on which I'm saying is expensive is because the earning power of an average Nigerian is not the same as an earning power of a Canadian. So there's absolutely no reason why things should be more expensive in Nigeria or even close to the prices in Canada, because a typical Canadian earn more than an average Nigerian, if you get what I mean. So my point here is it's unfair for a Nigerian to spend this much money to have a decent life here in Nigeria. Like, you can only spend what you have, what you earn. And that's why I'm not surprised that the Nigerian Labour Congress went on strike. Because how are people going to survive with this high cost of living and a low wage?
I cannot believe that life is this expensive now.
Is it way less?
Yeah, it was way less.
Like, how much do you think car wash is?
Maybe 100 naira or something.
We're in ShopRite, Nabil's favorite store, and like stuff is so expensive here. We're in Nigeria. Stuff is like so expensive. Like this piece of soap was 1,000 naira plus. That's a lot of money. So we only got a bit. We thought we were gonna get a lot, so that's why we got a trolley. But all we could fill was like we could barely even fill this basket. We got some banana bread, normal white bread, cups, spoons, and also soap, and this little, and there's a lot of them, but it's under the bread. So we got a lot of cocoa powder. Sorry for our tea. Stop stepping on it.
I'm trying to get my shoe.
Well, yeah. Even though like one water bottle is 200 naira. That's a lot of money. Well, bye. We'll see you when the line gets shorter.
It was so funny when I heard this video clip that Nabila made. For you to know how much I ranted about the high cost of living, so much that even my kids are saying, this one is expensive. Because we got so many things in the basket at first, but when I went to the cash points to pay, like the bill I was expecting tripled. I was just removing this one. I'll remove until we had just that one less, because I'm like, no. So my mom told me that, oh no, that if you get them cheaper at like wholesale price in the market. I'm like, okay, that's better. Even the small things you saw we bought, it was about maybe like 15,000 or something like that. I'm like, I know do. Anyway, we left the shop right and we went back to our hotel.
Go.
And then the next day we set out again. I had a lot of things planned in Ibadan. One of the things I wanted to do on this day was to do Nabila's NIN. That one took some time on this day. And now I saw gala. My kids love gala, by the way. I bought gala. We bought this super yogurts. I used to like it a lot. When I was in Nigeria, I was happy to eat it again. This bag of gala cost 1,500 naira. We ate it in a single go. Like in like 5 minutes, it was done. This small yogurt was 200 naira per one. The four cost 800 naira. The big one was fun. I'm like, I cannot spend 1,600 to buy yogurt. So I bought the small ones. Anyway, we then went out for Nabila's NIN. Meanwhile, this time NIN has given me a tough time. We did all of us on Canada and it went through, but for some reason Nabila has not been able to do us. We've tried several times, so we went again on this day to do it. And this was on the streets of Ibadan. We're waiting for our boat ride to go to our next adventure. Aside from food, another thing that took a lot of money from us in Nigeria was transportation. Uber, boats, it was a lot of money, or fueling, vehicles that we got. I mean, even if I have a free ride, I have to buy gas, buy fuel, even if the person insists not to. So all that cost a lot of money. Boats ride a lot alone. Hey, try. I'm like, let me at this point, let me ask my Lagosians, my people in Nigeria, are you guys coping? Like, yo, are you coping? Anyway, another thing that I found strange is in Lagos, when you order a boat ride, what you see is what you pay. In Ibadan, they'll tell you it's something else they saw on their own app. Or you order boat in Ibadan, they'll now call you and say, where are you going to? I'm like, maybe it's the app that I sent to you to come and pick me. Didn't you see the location? Did you be like, oh, you did not see it? Ibadan boat driver gave me a hell of a time.
Oh, is that a cow? Mommy, I saw a cow. Mommy, I saw a cow.
Yeah, I saw it too. And the small goat. You see the goat too?
Did you take a video of the cow? Oh, the cow!
So that you in Nigeria, you're using the butcher's knife to eat it. That'll be your job.
That's like Salah Ram for people. That cow is Salah.
Did you take a video of the cow?
I think a bit, yeah.
One thing that fascinated my kids was the view of Ibadan. Like, all those brown roof, even though I mean, because I'm familiar with it, it wasn't like a big deal for me, but they were quite fascinated by it. Like, oh, beautiful views. All these pictures were taken by Nabil and Nabila that they were really, really thrilled by the view. Anyway, in case you're wondering why I'm jumping boats or public transport, even though I came to Nigeria with my kids for them to see Nigeria. I wanted to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. I don't want it to be all bliss, all smooth, all. I mean, I want us to go through like how regular people live. That's the reason why you see us jumping public transport as well. Anyway, this was also on our way to a fun place called Ventura Mall. So another thing I like to add at this point is you see all these beautiful houses. The media somewhat tend to show the bad side, or I won't say bad side, maybe the poor side of African countries when they are showcasing Nigeria or any African country. They go to the poorest of the poorest region and be showcasing people who are hungry. Just like you have rich people in Canada, you also have people who are poor, who are homeless. The same thing applies to Nigeria. So that's why I'm happy that my kids are able to make it to Nigeria to see for themselves. I don't want my kids to grow up learning about their own country only from the media. I want them to see Nigeria for what it is, the good, the bad, and the ugly. They can see that Nigeria like it's like any other country. As wonderful as Canada is, there are some ills in Canada as well. There are some struggles, there are some challenges in Canada, in America, in the UK, and many other, modern or developed countries like they call them. So I don't want my kids thinking that they are from, a third world country that has no significance, that has no wealth, that has nothing good coming from it. Anyway, enough of that. So we went to this mall. It's called Ventura Mall, just for them to have some playtime. Another thing I wanted to do with this time I had it Ibadan with my kids was to take them out before I go for Hajj. The plan was to bring them to Ibadan for my kids, for my mom to look after them while I go for Hajj. So the few days I had to spend with them, I spent some days in Lagos and then some in Badon, just for them to integrate and get familiar with the society, with the system, with the country before I leave them for my mom. So we went to this place called the Cubes, I think, and they had this 3D, different games of 3D, PlayStation, different games. So we went there, the kids had fun. Like I was saying before, like I want my kids to experience the the, how will I say it, the Tush part of Nigeria and the North part of Nigeria. We were on different transport, different public transports. We went to Tush areas, we went to non-Tush areas, so they can see for themselves that Nigeria is like any other country, which is good and the bad. Anyways, we had fun here. It was nice. We spent like this day was so busy. We had a lot. I can't even show you everything we got to do on this day. It was quite a lot. You know, I was like, I think I was going for Ash the next day, so I was trying to like do a lot of things before I leave. You know, my kids, for my mom. Anyways, that's all we got to do at this place called Cubes. It's at the Ventura Mall as well in Ibadan. For those of you that say all sort of rubbish about Ibadan, Ibadan is local, Ibadan is done this, Ibadan is Raz, take your time. Ibadan is a modern city with two places too, just like any other place. So don't try us Ibadan. Meanwhile, let me even kiss you guys. You know, I told you that we've been planning this Nigerian trip for like a year, you know. So my kids have been looking forward to it, even me as well. So one day, I don't even know what made her ask me this. So Visa came and said, my baby asked me and said, is there TV in Nigeria? I'm like, what do you mean? What do you take Nigeria for? Like, it pained me. Now after that, maybe you see grandmas. When the grandmas came, you see that they watch Yoruba movies. Don't you see TV in the houses of the people in the movies? Don't you? Do you think my mommy don't have TV in the house, or your other grandmother does not have TV in the house? You know, I'm just thinking, and this all stems from the fact that how African countries are portrayed in the media. Take it or leave it. These kids take a lot of information from the media. So it's very important that we tell our stories ourselves to our kids. Let's not allow the media feed them with what our country is or is about. And once we are done at the 3D place, we then went to the same one downstairs. They had this play area that my kids wanted to go to. My girls, especially, Nabi was not really keen on going here. It was just Nabila and Fiza that wanted to come play here, like a playground really. So they had a lot of fun here.
Let's see who's gonna fall.
So we'll see who will fall.
So for this play ground, we had to pay 2,500 naira per child. So I paid 5,000 for Nabila and Fiuza. I mean, it was fun. They liked it. That's no problem. But I just felt that this is like something very basic. In Canada and in other similar countries, this is like the barest minimum. This is what you find in any community. Like almost every community has a playground. These are not like sophisticated playing equipment. They're just basic. Aside the train station, this one is I get it. But these other ones, these slides, these other basic rights are things that should be available to every child in every community. Not many people can be able to afford to pay 2,500 naira for their child to complete. I think he said about 45 minutes per child per time for that amount. I just think that the government can provide this for a community. You know, that just came to me like that the part of things why people relocate. Something very basic like this, you know, should be available to every child. The playground is really a nice place. They had a sitting area as well. I bought this corn on our way there. Abi was here eating his corn, having fun by himself, while me and the girls were there. You know, it was a very nice, very serene place. Another good thing was on a Thursday, I think, a working day. So there were not many kids. There were not even we were the only ones there. So I guess kids would come maybe on the weekend or in the evenings. But on the Thursday, it was just us. We had the playground to ourselves, which was really nice. The kids had fun. We felt safe and all that. Even me, you know, I went to the swing. They had like music in the background. Very nice place. Highly recommended if you like to go there if you're in Ibadan. Anyway, once we were done with them, so the plan was to go to see my siblings. So the plan was all of us will converge together in the evening. So my brother, my sister, their family, their spouses and their kids. So we went there after we left here.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, so much fun.
Okay. Cool. Okay. For the bracelet. Okay. Let's go.
View, okay.
Oh, look at that.
So after we left the shopping mall, we then headed to go see my mom and my siblings. There was traffic. All the cab drivers, they were not willing to go. Like it was peak period, it was evening, there was traffic there and all that. So we had to just take public transports. We took both the downfall, the public bus, and then Mariwa, Keke Mariwa. It was so fun. Even though Fiza was crying at the points on the Mariwa because the road was so bad, the bumps and all that. I felt for her. She was really crying. It was like, no, I don't want to do this again. It was so funny. Anyway, we then got to see my mom and my siblings. My brother had to even come and pick us at the points because even with the buses we were taking, the road was, oh my god, it was terrible. So my brother then came to pick us from like we were already like halfway already. So he came to pick us. We then came to the house. It was really nice. The plan, the reason why we got delayed was because I knew that we were going to stay there for a bit. We're going to eat. The plan was to eat and then stay there, spend the night there and all that. It was fun to see everybody eating together and all that.
Nice to meet you all again.
I said
And that was how the night went. We had dinner, we took pictures, we talked, we just said, we caught up on, old times, shared memories, life updates, and things like that. I felt very, very fulfilled, honestly. Seeing my family members, my siblings, my aunties, my uncle, my relatives, it was just so nice. This day was a day before I went for Hajj for Saudi Arabia. I was so stressed. Normally, when they're going for Hajj, they always advise you to rest. But this day, I need to do a lot of things so I can go for Hajj and then be at peace. That's why everything is sorted and the kids will be fine while I'm away. Alhamdulillah, the next morning I then set out to go to Lagos. I was flying from Lagos airport to Saudi Arabia. So yeah, I took my ride to Lagos. I left my children. It was very emotional. But alhamdulillah, I went. Yeah, if you're here to see my videos, some of my videos I've done so far about my Hajj journey, please check it out. And some of the videos I've done about our trip to Nigeria. There are more videos coming, so stay tuned. So when I was in Mecca, when I was in Saudi Arabia, it was Salah, Eid, Kabir, and my kids and mom went for Eid. I totally forgot to ask Nabi and my mom, or even Nabila, to make videos of Eid and all that. Luckily, Nabil took pictures. I'm so happy to take pictures, but there's no video. I was planning that, you should do like videos of how Eid is in Nigeria, but I forgot. Art is very rigorous. I didn't even have time to even think about that on each day. But at least I'm happy he took pictures and he was telling me, it is different in Nigeria and they enjoyed it. The airs, they played with their cousins, which are my nephews and my nieces. And yes, they had fun, which is what is more important to me. I'm happy that it went well and yeah, alhamdulillah. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please stay tuned for more videos. Please subscribe to my channel if you are yet to share, comment, like, and do all those good stuff. Thank you and have a great time. Take care. Bye.